What's up, guys? Fruit Fun Saber here. Oh, fuck, I can't click arc raw. Don't worry about that. We're back with Tsukihime. And yo, I went to fucking hell. I completed everybody route. I can't click up there. I can't click arc. Arc has sentai. I forgot to change it. But, oh, fuck, Kohaku nipples. But I was missing this scene. It's worth it. Fuck it, I'll censor it. It's worth it. We finally got all the CGs, man. Damn, dude. This one's really cute. I like this one a lot. We finally unlocked all the CGs. It took me like 3 hours. I got like all the entire bad endings. I did it. And then that shit took a while, dude. That shit was hard work. But like hard work, it'll pay off. Watch this. You see where my mouse is, right? You can't really see my mouse, can you? Hard to see. But you see, I have to click on this moon. Whoa. God damn, I have to full screen it, I guess. Sure. You can't really see the cursor because I'm like in a weird full screen mode. So I had to full screen the game. And now you can see the cursor completely. I have to click right here in this moon. Right there. And then we already saw this. But fuck it, I'll read it again. This is the Easter egg. We're gonna show after what happened when you 100% Tsukihime. You get a cool Easter egg. I don't know if you need 100% the CGs. I never thought about clicking around the screen. All I did was, I don't know, bro. I 100% completed the CGs, did all the routes, get all the bad endings. The only thing I haven't seen yet is the Christmas stuff. But we'll get that later. Alright, let's go ahead and read this Easter egg. This Easter egg is made by the translation group. So, Mirror Moonstaff. Hey, get them props. Welcome to the Mirror Moonstaff room. You have found your way into one of the secret places in Tsukihime. In this room, you can get a glimpse of the localization process that brought this popular game to the English-speaking audience. You can probably find a detailed history of the project online somewhere, so instead of going into technical details, we will try to show you what really happened. The following scenes are based on true events, but names and places have been changed to protect the people involved. First, we're starting translating the script. Dang, the Hunger Arc sprite. Yeah, no more arrow scenes! Make us stop! I can't take any more of this! I feel the same too. No more arrow scenes. Ah, wait! We cannot stop! We! He's insane, bro. Everyone shouldn't we be... Hisue's the only pure girl in the game. As you can see, we were all going a little crazy over Natsu's writing style. It was bad, but it could have been worse. We found that out the hard way when we started editing the translations. I'm going to edit this part like this. Yeah, I'm going to edit the same script this way. Yeah, how about we do it like this instead? I'm changing that back and re-editing it again. But this needs to change. Ah, it just doesn't sound natural. You're standing in front of me, I can't see. Ah, this part has not been proofread. Ah, I edit more. Who changed the script? It's all wrong. No, this part needs to change. What are you guys doing, yeah? Yeah! It needs to be rewritten, yeah! As you can see, there was very little organization at this time. With people coming and going, and doing varying amounts of works of varying quality. This caused very long delays, and a lot of work was done for nothing. Damn, bro. We wanted a script with one style and one equal quality, so we had to rewrite everything to one format. We chose to bring back the entire script as close to the Japanese original as possible. And let me mention this too, they did it all for free. They're not paid official translators. They're fans with pure passion. That's why their fucking translation is pretty damn godlike. This is out of pure passion. They rewritten it. They rewritten the script, and they try to bring it as close to the original Japanese subs, whatever, the Japanese writing as possible. So they're not gonna add no stupid ass meme, like adding sus or some bullshit into their fucking translation, bro. No, bro, these fans, they have passion. Type Moon, hire these dudes, bro, for the English localization. Don't hire some bum that spelled Otoyo name wrong. What the fuck? He should have hired these dudes. But I guess you can't really put that in your manuscript because what it did is kind of illegal too. And plus Japan doesn't like modding. So that kind of sucked. But these guys are godlike. I wish they are the official translation for Type Moon. A lot of Type Moon stuff would have been, I guess it wouldn't have been memorable though, right? Because of the mistranslation, it causes a lot of memes and shit. But fuck the memes. These fans, they got heart. Hire them, Nasu. We learned from this chaos that having many people working on one project at the same time did not work for us. So in our next project, we chose to have only one translator and one editor. So far, it appears to be working a lot better. But after the rewrite was finished, a lot of work still remained. When we started the beta project, the blue screen of death. The problem has been detected and Windows have been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. The problem seems to be caused by the following file, unscripted.exe. Beta is something error happens. If this is the first time you've seen this stop error screen, restart your computer. If this screen appears again, follow these steps. Check to make sure the latest script release is properly installed. If you have the latest script installed, read the beta project instruction for the first time and see what you're doing wrong. If problems continue, try to ignore the problem and maybe it'll go away. That's what they thought. That's pretty cute. Shio Sensei may also have a tip or two to spare, so try to lure her out with some curry pan, Type Moon, and ask, oh, what? Are they for real? Did they ask Type Moon tips? That'd be so godlike. That'd be super godlike. You think they have connection with Type Moon? That'd be really cool. Dang, that's pretty cool. If Type Moon, well, at least not Type Moon themselves as an official company, but some people that worked at Type Moon, they probably like give them tips and stuff. That's cool if they did. That would be really cool. If all else fails, report the problem to us. There's no need to try to recreate the problem. We got plenty of them already. Technical information. All hex is ASCII. Stop numbers. Well, let's just forget about all that as quickly as possible, alright? At this point, we were almost finished, but there was one more milestone to reach. And that is what you're seeing now. Having most of the raw materials ready, we still had to work for more than a month making everything ready for release. Just about everything in the project took us longer than we expected, but in the end, it came together quite well. Please enjoy the results to the fullest. And that concludes today's lesson. Dude, these guys, I swear, a Tsukihime HD remake was released on PC. These guys would step up, dude. They'll probably have the English translation within a year. These guys will hella step up. I'm so sad there's no PC release. You think they could do it for PS4? No, for the Nintendo Switch, right? Oh, fuck. I only bought the PS4 version. Fuck, man. I bought the PS4 version of the collection edition. I didn't buy the Nintendo Switch. If they mod the Nintendo Switch, I don't mind buying the game 3 times. Because if they come out with the official English version, I'll buy it to support it. But if there's a mod, I'll use it for sure. Because I want to read it as soon as possible. And I honestly believe I have more faith in the fan translation than the official translation did. I saw the stuff they did to Fate Grand Order. That shit was horrendous, dude. Bruh, they made fucking, oh my god, that shit was horrible. The fucking localization. The Halloween event, that weeb girl. Not even a weeb. I guess she's a weeb. She's like a fucking ethnic, right? She said some offended shit. She said some real... Man. Fuck the localization, bruh. Company. Get the fans, man. Hire these guys. I trust them way more. Because they fucked up in Fate Grand Order localization. They fucked up in Extella localization. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. Nah, I take that back. Extella localization was pretty good. Because the Toya name was spelled right. I like that. But I don't know how close it is to the, you know, Japanese whatever. But I think the Excel localization is pretty good. That's Marvelous Studio though, right? Who did Grand Order? Was that Marvelous too? I don't know. I guess Marvelous Studio might be pretty decent. But the Neptunia stuff, did Marvelous do Neptunia too? I don't know. I guess some localization might be good. But I still, in the end of the day, prefer the fan translation. Not because they're free. Because, like I said, they did it with pure passion. The difference between the salaryman and a passionate worker. And that concludes today's lesson. There's another secret hidden in Tsukihime, but you have to find it. You will need to play through the entire game first. Good luck. If you're ever stuck in a dead end, join us in class again and receive help you out. You know, like I said, I spent like hours and hours today unlocking every CG. I didn't need to do that. Not that I'm rereading this again. You just have to beat the entire game. Congratulations, Mirror Moon. After 3 long years, the English translation of Tsukihime is finished and released. Thank you for your hard work. We hope you will continue to work with us so patiently in the future. Someone buy these guys some Starbucks. So that's one of the Easter egg, but that's from the translation team. You know, clap it up for the translation team. You heard him, right? 3 years. They worked for 3 years and it was hell. But it all turned out alright. It was really good. I'll give them that. They did really the localization was very close to Natsu writing. And that something I would know personally because I can't read Japanese, so I don't know what Natsu writing is. But I feel like that would be it, right? I guess that doesn't carry much weight anymore. But I think they're the same people that did the Fate Stay Night translation too. And I think that was really close to Natsu writing too. But like I said, it doesn't carry that much weight because I never read it in Japanese. But here's the second Easter egg. There's a second Easter egg if you click around the screen. Alright. There's nothing. But if you click here, Type Moon. I think this is an Easter egg from Type Moon themselves. Probably not from the translation team. I guess we'll find out. I haven't read this yet, so this is the first time for me, and I guess you too. I had difficulty sleeping these past few days. Even though everything had been settled with Roa and turned out almost too well with Ark. I shouldn't be having such restless nights anymore. All I can think of is that day underneath the tree. Oh shit! I asked Hisue to tell Kohaku to meet me there after lunch. I pointed time. I was relaxing underneath the tree, doing my best to unwind from the recent havoc in my life. With the conclusion of that mess, my biggest stress left, and I began to notice the inconsistencies in my life at the Tohno mansion. I'm trying to think, what is this after? Is this after the Ark route? Conclusion of that mess. Excuse me. I took a long through the Old Man Diary and pieced some things together, and she was coming. I got up, brushing the grass off of my clothes, and stood to face Kohaku. As she approached, she wore that bright, cheerful smile, almost like a uniform. So this is close side of the moon. This is close side of the moon. I think that's what it is. This is after Ark route, most likely. Shiki-san, it's strange for you to call me all the way out here to tell me something. I hope this is some wonderful secret we'll have to keep out here by the tree. I held out the white ribbon that girl gave me so long ago. Oh no, I don't think it should have to be anything like that. I just thought I should give you back your ribbon. I'm really sorry it took me so long to notice. It was really inconsiderate of me, but I was having a pretty bad week. Dude, this is after Ark. This is after Ark ending. This is why Ark ending's so whatchamacallit, cliffhangery, right? It felt so It felt like unfinished. That's why it felt unfinished. This is the real ending. I was always thinking of this ribbon and the girl by the window, and how I left her alone in that mansion. More than anything else, this ribbon was really why I came back to the mansion. I had to give it back to you. Whoa, what the hell? So? You knew that my entire life since that fateful day has been a cruel facade, and you want to shatter it? Just like that? No, I'm just giving you back a damn ribbon. What the fuck? Keep on smiling. I will attempt to do that. Please don't look at me. Kohaku walked slowly back to the house after that. I watched through the window as she opened the kitchen drawers and slammed her hand in it. What? Then she walked back out to me without saying a word. I'm sorry, Shiki-san. What? What the fuck? Wait, I had to reread that like 5 times. What? What? I'm sorry, Shiki-san. I would like to continue our conversation, but I seem to have hurt my hand somehow. Bro, I saw you hurt your hand. I should go repair the doll now. Then she called herself a doll. Kohaku slithered off to the house after that. I thought she would have been happy if I finally remembered who she was. I kind of knew that she'd been through from reading that bastard's diary. I still like her, of course. She's a nice kid. I guess I'm really a little dense when it comes to women. So, that smile she gave me before she left stirred something in the back of my head I hadn't felt since the last fight with Shiki. That rushing of blood in my throat starting to dry. Just like when my blood screams at me to silence some inhuman demon. Oh well, I won't be too bothered by it. Even though she gave me such a bone-chilling smile, Kohaku is such a nice and happy person. I'm sure she'll be alright, and today's weather is so good. I should go out with Ark tonight. Maybe go see a vampire movie. What the hell? This is good ending. This is good ending with Ark. Dinner evolved into a drinking party that night. So rather than retiring to my room early and sneaking out, I enjoyed the evening with Akiya taking one shot after another. He swore nursing a glass of wine. And Kohaku serving us. Shiki-san, you shouldn't be so modest in front of your dear family like this. Please have another drink. No, Kohaku-san, please. My doctor told me to be careful when I'm drinking. I already had much more than I usually do. Shiki-san, I talked with your doctor and linked about your condition. I also been carefully monitoring your intake today, so feel at ease and drink until I say you can stop. Dude, Kohaku's still acting like Hisue. Old Hisue. She still smiles. I am scared of getting drunk, but I felt worse denying such a straightforward request. I quiz and drink much more than I usually would. Hisue curls up on the sofa, shortly after finishing her glass of wine. Kohaku takes Akiya once she passes out, and end up innocently taking Hisue back to my room. The next morning, after this totally moe talk with Hisue, what the fuck? I head to the sitting room. For once, Akiya is nowhere to be found. Good morning, Shiki-san. Did you have fun last night? Yeah, mostly. It was a little scary, but I guess we all end up having fun, so it's alright. Where's Akiya? After such a long night, Akiya couldn't help but sleeping this morning. I'm sorry you can't see her, Shiki-san. Shiki-san, did anything fun happen last night with Hisue after the party? No, she was unconscious the whole time. I honestly replied, but maybe that was the wrong way to say it. I think she's getting the wrong idea. Come on now, Shiki-san. I know a filthy male took my pure dear sister to his room to spend hours alone with her. Oh, Kohaku. Kohaku continued grinning, her eyes a little wider than normal. You know what, Shiki? Maybe I should make you an extra special breakfast for being so nice to Hisue-chan. I gulped there. Something inside me was telling me either to run now or to cut out its throat. Oh, what the fuck? No thanks, Kohaku. I'm kind of late, so I should just hurry to get to class. She talked right over me when I started to object. Well then, why don't you just wait in the sitting room for a moment and I'll make a quick cup of tea to help you wake you up. My fingers switched. For no apparent reason, I wish I hadn't left my knife on my nightstand. What the hell? I'm sorry, Kohaku-san. I really must be going. She went blank for a second, then smiled. Okay. Yes. Before I forget, Akiya-san said she wanted to see you in the garden, though. Before I could respond, she darted past me, back towards her side of the mansion, as if it's some sort of mission. I went to the garden only to find it empty. I wasn't that shocked. Didn't Kohaku say that Akiya was sleeping in? I turned back towards the mansion to see Hisue bounding down the steps with my bag in her hand. That's not, we learned this, bro. We learned this in Hisue route. That's not Hisue. That's Kohaku. I don't know how she does it, but she changed her eye colors. Shiki-sama, you forgot your bag. I smiled awkwardly and took the bag from her. Thanks, Hisue. You're the greatest. The day went well until third period, when I had to get a history book out of my bag. I couldn't remember filling my bag with syringes and pictures of my old man. What the fuck? Dude, this is a really fucked up Easter egg. What the hell is this? Yo, I like it. I couldn't remember filling my bags with syringes and pictures of my old man with the eyes cut out. It's not just Kohaku. We all know Kohaku's crazy as fuck. Shiki said he want to cut her throat. He's like, damn, I left my knife at my room. I should cut her throat out. Right here. Something inside me is telling me either to run now or cut its throat. I wish I hadn't left my knife at the nightstand. And then Kohaku filled the bags, Shiki bag with syringes and picture of his foster dad with the eyes cut out. I didn't feel any immediate effects, so I just decided to wait it out and stay at school. Kohaku is such a kidder though. What? Whenever I have trouble sleeping, she always brings me medication and sings quiet songs in my ears until I fall asleep. What? I had difficulty sleeping these past few days, even though everything had been settled with Roa and turned out almost too well with Ark. I shouldn't be having such restless nights anymore. I can't remember the last time I saw Hisue or Akiya. Automatically, I came to the sitting room, and the only person inside is Kohaku. Good morning, Kohaku. Akiya is still feeling bad. Yes, I'm sorry to say she had so much fun with the party last night that you just can't see her this morning. The party? Yeah, I guess it was last night. Dude. That wasn't last night. That was 2 days ago. Oh, fuck. Kohaku got him. Groundhog Day. The party. Yeah, I guess it was last night. I have a bit of a hangover, for that matter. Shiki-san, it's time for you to eat breakfast before you go to school. I already set it out for you in the dining room. Right. Thanks, Kohaku. You're the greatest. Did he ever say that to Kohaku before? He only said that to Hisue. Where's Hisue at? No, you're welcome. What? I'm scared. Why is it so dark? After an eventful day at school, I packed up and headed for home. I'm pretty thirsty, so I head to the kitchen after dropping my bag off in my room. I entered the kitchen to find it in the midst of preparing dinner. Good afternoon, Kohaku. Welcome home, Shiki-san. Dinner will be ready soon. Thanks, I just come in to grab a drink before I started doing my homework. I walked over to the fridge and got a soda, then popped the top and took a sip before turning back around. Hey, Kohaku-san, remember how we always used to play around in the garden? You, Aki, and myself? Dude, she drugged him. Remember, she gave him the medicine, and she said that Shiki said that she sings him melodies in his sleep. She brainwashed him. And remember, this is like, I'm not 100% sure. I'm making an assumption, but this is like, I feel like this is after Arc good ending, because he said that he want to go see a movie with Arc, and he settled things with Roa. So this has to be Arc good ending. Oh my god. Why would she send him this though? Syringes and pictures of his old man with the eyes cut out. Wow. Dude, Kohaku is godlike. I don't know what to say. She's pretty cool. She's really crazy. I like that. Damn, my face hurts. Hey, Kohaku-san, please, remember how we used to play around in the garden, you, Aki, and myself? Man, I sure wish Hisue could have come down and play with us. Well, I always remember just watching you. She smiled. What the fuck? She brainwashed him, but then she's gonna say stuff like this? Wow. Man. Okay, that is an odd response. Did you mean anything by that? Oh, wait, hey, remember that time that the old man... She vehemently shook her head and went back to chopping up vaguely phallic carrots as if she were a force possessed. I'm sorry, Shiki-san. We don't talk about Makihisa-sama much around here. I was honestly confused. But she set the knife down and began to shake her fingers at me. Like that? An expression of concern spreading across her face. Unfortunately, it looks as if she had cut herself pretty bad putting the knife down. I closed my eyes and felt the crimson droplets spray across my face as she said that. Something I couldn't understand. The red drops filling my vision, turning my mind to a snowy white field in the dead of winter. I snapped back to retention. Kohaku-san was staring at her finger as blood slowly pulsed out of the wound. It's okay, right? I mean, if it's not my hand, it just belongs to a doll. It doesn't hurt, right? That's right. This hand is not mine. It is an object that belongs to a doll. I squeezed my eyes shut. Quickly wiped the speck of blood off of the lenses of my glasses. I was, for the first time, truly speechless. What the? Has she just said? What the fuck? What the fuck she just said? Honestly, that was like, I remember back to when I was in middle school. A lunatic had escaped from the asylum in the neighboring province. He appeared in the street one night, covered in rags, newspaper scraps, screaming at the top of his lungs about how aliens implanted his brain in a different body and how it made him immortal. Oh fuck, he's a vampire. Well, this was, well, completely different, but it still gave me the same vibe. Maybe you should go put a bandage on it. She looked up, grinning in a way that I instantly didn't like. Huh? Oh, of course. I will go to repair the doll now. Thank you, Shiki-san. You are always so kind. I am glad that I'm speaking to you now, at least. I was honestly confused. My veins began to pump ice water, and I was suddenly very worried about Kohaku. But just then, as she turned to head out into the hall, she tripped. The beautiful ass. What? That beautiful ass, delicately covered in that kimono, quickly turned my blood to fire. Yeah, that's why I was here. What? Kaka-san, you're pretty alright, you know that? I suddenly wanted a cigarette. I'm like, I didn't know Shiki smoked. What the hell? Dude, this make me scratch my head a lot. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? This Easter egg is out. What the hell? She grinned absent-mindedly, got up, and skittered out of the room. Okay. What the fuck? Yumizuka! Oh my god, this is really crazy, dude. I can't keep up. Yo, my mind's like running 100 miles per hour. I'm trying to absorb this. I'm like, wait. What? I don't know if this is this supposed to be real or this is just an Easter egg? Let's keep going. Yuzuka slapped my hand aside and my knife skittered across the park. She cornered me, her bloodshot eyes glittering in the night. Finally, Shiki, you'll be like me. I gasped and prepared for the inevitable. This is a fucking joke. This is an Easter egg. Until the sound of the motor cut into my senses like a knife. Something hit me with a thud and collapsed at my feet. I squeezed open an eye to see Yumizuka's torso lying in front of me. Her legs having stopped a meter back. What the hell just happened? Suddenly, I hear a giggle. Kohaku-san? Oh my god. Hey, this is not a joke. What the fuck? I don't know if this is a joke or not. This is not a joke? Is this a joke? Kohaku came out from behind a tree. The motorized hedge trimmer in her hand. Is this written by Nasu or the fan translation team? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Nasu would write some bullshit like this. But the fan translation team they're pretty good too. I don't know what's real anymore. You know what? I'm gonna accept that as a Nasu work. Fuck it. Aki-sama asked me to come see why you were out so late, Shiki-san. Is everything okay? She gave me a cheerful smile. The blood splatters covered half her face, turning her kimono into a gory display of organs. Damn, that's pretty graphic. And bone chips. I had to absorb that too. Damn, Kohaku. You're like, I don't even know anymore. Is this the fan translation team or Nasu? Nasu would say some bullshit like this though. Like some sort of porcelain god, war god. He would say something like that though. Oh fuck. Her eyes. Oh man. No, I'm like, holy shit. I don't think we ever seen this sprite before. She tilted her head and gave me the same pure, serene smile that she had for every occasion. Thank you, Shiki-san. May we return to the mansion though? I must sharpen the blade of this trimmer for tomorrow. Nah, this is the translation team, dude. This is the translation team. I'm like, nah. This has to be the translation team Easter egg. I don't think this is Nasu Easter egg. Thanks for killing that chick for me. I don't think it would be all that bad if you missed trimming the hedges for a week. I was lying. I knew Akia would be pissed if those strawberries were out of order. But I owe Kohaku one. It would stand up for her. Oh, bruh. This is 100%. This is a joke. This is a joke. And this has to be a prank pulled from the translation team. They're godlike. I knew they were godlike, bro. That's why I gave them props earlier. Passion, dude. Passion. Thank you, Shiki-san. You were always so kind. I might have to look this up. I might Google if Tsukihime have an Easter egg like this. If this is the translation team, I think 90% of me think this has to be the translation team. 90%. 10%. It would be some Nasu bullshit. He does write a lot of bullshit, dude. Have you seen... I don't even know he did Carnival Phantasm. But he made, well, fuck it. Type Moon made an entire season of shit posts into an anime. That's godlike. So they would do something like this, but I don't know. Still think it's the translation team. But either way, it's godlike. This is really cool. What are you doing, Shiki-sama? We already went over this, Hisaway. And please don't call me Sama. Well, unless we're, you know. Yeah, this, come on, bro. This has to be the translation team. Fucking degenerates, man. I blush and continue putting on the tie. Anyways, I'm going to try to bring back Nania memories by making her think about the past. What? How do I look? Hisaway-san bit her lip and balled her hands into fists. You look very much like Makihisa-sama, Shiki-san, but this is a very mean thing to do. I winked. This is so stupid, bro. Nonsense. We'll bring Kohaku back, Hisaway. Now put on this kimono and ribbon. We're going to do a little role playing where we... Yo, man, this is so fucking weird. I woke up in the hospital 7 days later. Kohaku, Nania claimed it was a nervous impulse. I didn't think anyone could throw a dinner fork across the room with that much accuracy. I felt my new eye patch inside. Kohaku-san, why are you dressed up as Hisaway? Staple gunning me to my bed in my pajamas. Yeah, this is 100%. This is 100% fan translation, dude. Kohaku-san merely stared at me blankly. I'm not Kohaku, I'm Hisaway, Shiki-sama. I'm somewhat offended that you don't recognize me. Wait, but I don't tell you when I'm mad, do I? Oh, bother. You made me break character, Shiki-san. A mild grin broke out over her face, semi out of place with the French maid uniform. Oh, Kohaku-san, you're horribly insane, aren't you? She nodded her head, each shake punctuated by a pock of a staple gun. Why didn't I notice this before? Kohaku-san stopped at my question, tilting her head and looking intently at the ceiling for a second. Maybe it's because you're so daft, Shiki-san. That's why I liked you. She giggled and reached into her black doctor's bag. I began to quietly cry. Hisaway-chan is so strange around you. I just can't gauge what I should be like. That's why I'm going to dissect your brain. That way, I'll surely know how a person's brain works. The next day, she raked all of the leaves in the garden into a pile of pastille and molded it herself on it. Honestly, if I had feelings about her, I guess I would have been crushed. But she was really starting to creep me out, so it was probably for the best. Oh, Art, remind me to call the locksmith on the way back from school. He used to unlock herself in my room again while sobbing uncontrollably this morning. And I don't want to keep killing the locks. Goddamn, bruh! I finally decided that I would return the ribbon. It took weeks after settling things from Ark and Shield to weave. Oh, wow. So this scenario too. Then everyone just make their own story. That's beast. It took weeks after settling things with Ark and Shield to weave my way through all the lies being told at the Tohno Mansion. I think I finally really recovered all of my childhood memories. So I'm ready to get this ribbon back to the very special girl. I told Akia to meet me. Akia? Underneath the ribbon. I meant the tree. What is it, Nissan? You left that strange note to meet you out here underneath the tree, didn't you? That's right. Akia, I'm sorry it took me so long to notice, but I finally realized everything. I should give this back to you. This is really why I came back. I'm really laying it on a pretty thick with that line, but it seemed pretty good to me while I was rehearsing most of the morning. Damn, they added sound effects. You should kill us both for this. I'm going to start staying at the school dorm again. I suggest you stay with that idiot friend of yours. I don't expect to see you again, Nissan. You really brought this on yourself, though. Oh, good. I don't really understand what she's saying. I would have thought she'd be happy if I returned this stupid ribbon. Why would you give a little boy a ribbon anyway? Was I gonna put it on my pink Mechazoid? Or what? Oh well, I should be getting to school too. School is pretty uneventful. I meant to avoid a confrontation with Ark and Shell, so I just go straight home. He's always waiting for me, just like normal when I return home. Welcome home, Shiki-san. Oh fuck. That's not Hisue. Yeah, I'm home, Hisue. I step over to the threshold into the lobby and trip. I throw out my free hand to stop my fall, only to find purchase on a child roller skates. Damn, Home Alone. Why is this here? It's like an American cartoon. I can't stop myself and fall face first into a puddle of bleach. Ah, Shiki-sama, what a horrible fall you had. Are you hurt? I cough, choke, and almost inhale a mouthful of bleach before I can write on my body. You know, they did a pretty good job, bruh. I believe this. You know why? Kohaku would do something like this, man. She would. Ouch. I am deeply sorry, Shiki-sama. I was cleaning the lobby just before you came home. I cannot apologize enough for this error. No, it's my fault for spacing out all the time. I shouldn't have tripped. I hope I didn't get you in your way. I am standing again and holding my nose. The front of my uniform is already turning white. I feel like my face is on fire. Can you really clean the house with this? I will be able to cover my work somehow. Please retire to your room, until I'll call you to dinner this evening. Did not want you to get in the way of any more today. Oh, it's really cold. Even for Hisue. That was really cold, even for Hisue. But I feel so bad that I just picked up my white bag and go up to my room. I'm finally able to peacefully eat my meal in the mansion. If Aki is staying in the dorm, I don't have to worry about table manners or any of that stuff. That I'm not too good at. Dinner is good, and Hisue serves me as normal. Shiki-sama, would you like another drink? Thanks, Hisue. It doesn't seem to matter how much water I drink. I'm so thirsty. It certainly is mysterious, Shiki-sama. And at that, my body decided it's time to go to sleep, and I could barely manage to fall into my bed. I see a dream. The grassy clearing in the forest in the dark of night. The light of the moon that cannot pierce the canopy of the tree's boughs. In that clearing, there are hundreds of men, samurai, ninjas, farmers, priests. There are familiar bone structures or eyes or ears. And a noise. A noise so loud I think my head might break. Laughter. Laughing. They're all laughing at something incredibly funny. Excuse me. They can't stop. It's maddening. They're laughing at me. I'm tied down to something. My head is restrained. I cannot move a single inch. I groan and open my eyes to see Kohaku. You awake, Shiki-san? Welcome to... She pauses for effect. The magical Tohno underground kingdom? I sit silently for a few seconds. What? This isn't in this game? Kohaku-san stops smiling and looks off into space. You're so bad, Shiki-san. You can't even suspend disbelief for a minute. I was going to catch Akiya-sama too, but she was too smart. You know, I'm still having trouble believing if this is fan translation or this is Type Moon. Because now that I think about it, Type Moon does have really dark humor. I think I remember some of the Melty Blood mangas. But the translation does make it give it away. But it could be the translators having fun. But then if they're having fun, they could make up this entire route. Why not? That's how good this is. It's so good, I can't tell the difference, dude. You're so bad, Shiki-san. You can't even suspend disbelief for a minute. I was going to catch Akia-san one too, but she was too smart. Still, she has to come back to the house sometimes. When she does, there's no way she can evade all of my traps. I am awestruck for a second. Traps? She grins, wholly without malice. Suddenly, I realized I couldn't see any emotion in it at all. Of course, pit traps, snare traps. Anyways. I like that. I like the anyways, the long A's. She draws the last word out of a bored schooled kid. I got you, Shiki-san. And since Akia-san ruined my plans by not being present, there's only one thing to do. She runs her bare fingers across my uniform. Her hands, like a bound of spiders, nibbling, opening my shirts and exposing my chest. My heart begins to beat quicker. With a gentle touch, my mind frozen with a mix of confusion and fear. Hey, is this fucking real? I don't even fucking know anymore. Wait a minute. I don't even know anymore. This can't be the translation team. They can't draw a CG. No fucking way. I said it earlier too. Because I was thinking, I don't know if there's a translation team or the Type Moon cast. Because I actually started remembering all the dark comedy Type Moon likes to do. Type Moon does a lot of dark comedy. You can see it. Not really Tsukihime. Because in yeah, you can see in Tsukihime. You can see in some Tsukihime some of it. But not really with the bad ending. The bad ending and Face Day Night are more like dark comedy. Right? And by dark comedy, I mean by like horror. Right? Horror comedy. It's like very, very unsettling jokes. And Taiga Sensei and Ilya make a lot of dark comedy in Taiga Dojo. At least what I remember. That's what I feel like I remember. And plus the bad ending was really gruesome too, so. And not Carnival Phantasm. I think Carnival Phantasm has some dark comedy. But I remember I follow Type Moon and I keep seeing glimpses of their manga. They have a Melty Blood manga. And there's some dark comedy in there too. I'm like, holy shit. What is this? And then there's some stuff I saw too. Like there's some random mangas from Type Moon. Like it's mostly from Melty Blood. That's when they do a lot of dark comedy stuff in there too. I think this is official, bro. There's no way. Bro, they got me? I'm like, no way, bro. Because they were doing like some weird shit, right? I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe that's how they really did it. This is real? That's fucking godlike. Godlike for the translation team. For translating like this, right? Like they said earlier in their other Easter egg. Their first Easter egg. Or probably the only Easter egg. They try to keep it close to the original. Very, very close. That's why it was a lot of hard work too. And some of the stuff they said too, I was like, this would be something Type Moon would say. I was thinking that the entire time, but I wasn't too sure because they were doing some really weird stuff, bro. I was like, wait a minute, hold on a minute. Yeah, like a pink Mechazoid. I know he was talking about, bro. He's talking about his wee-wee. I was like, wait a minute. Did it say that for real? Pink Mechazoid. I don't even know. I don't know, man. Yo, that's so godlike though. But this picture kind of confirms it, right? Unless, I don't know. I don't know if this is real. I can't tell. Which one do you want? It's a love potion. Okay, this is real. I'm like, oh. This is actually real. Okay. This confirms it. It's real. You know why? So, there's this very godlike anime called Ilia Prisma. I know what you're thinking. Yes, there's a lot of questionable shit in it. But Ilya Prisma was made by a fan. Made by a fan, got picked up by Type Moon. I think that's how the story goes. So he's just a guy that really likes Ilya. So that's why there's a lot of questionable shit in it. And he made an Ilya route. And when he made that Ilya route, he made Ruby and Sapphire. And he probably talked it over with the studio team. I think it was Silver Link. And they probably wanted the original maids. And Hisue is Ruby. Ruby made a love potion. I bet that was a direct reference to this, probably. That's why. That's why when they say love potion, I think of Ruby and Ilya Prisma. I'm like, oh shit. It all makes sense now. And also in the fighting game, Melty Blood, Kohaku likes to hit you with the needle. So that double confirms it. This has to be real. Because what would the joke of Kohaku hitting you with the needle and the love potion come from, right? Wait, what? One for you and one for me. We'll be forever. We'll be happy forever. I sit, jaw agape, for several long seconds. Kohaku-san, you know there's no such thing as a love potion. Besides, my mind's racist. Wait, what? Ark, Yumizuka, even Senpai. How could I live with so many girls without my almost heroic lack of interest? She cuts me off. Fine, Shiki-san. You called my bluff. They're just filled with pain. Oh my god, I go even over. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro. This is so wild. It's so wild. Oh, well. I called dibs on the pink one. You first. See, I can't tell with that. I can't tell that's fan translation. I mean, like is this made by the translation team? Or this is fucking, I can't tell, bro. Either way, it's so godlike. She called dibs on the pink one. You first. A needle point presses against my cheek, over my heart. My mind, swept clean of thought, burns with fear. The needle penetrates. This is the end of Tohno Shiki. So I took to keeping a diary like an old man. I cut a few snippets out of my old man to give it some characters and starting point. January 4th, 1990X. Had a rather heavy case of dementia today, so I planted a stiffy inside Kohaku and watched some TV. See, I can't tell, bruh. Bruh. What the fuck? This has to be the translation team that made this. But they showed us a CG. Damn, Type Moon, if you made this Type Moon, you're fucking wild, bruh. You're so wild. But this was like the late 90s, early 2000s, so. I mean, they did a lot of wild stuff in Tsukihime. Shiki choked Kohaku, and he violated her while choking her out. I'll never forget that. That would be too memorable for me to forget. That's iconic, even. Jeez, that's a lot of dark comedy. She didn't seem that happy about it, or happy about anything, really. Oh well. Oh, third quarter results came out today. Looks like I saved a mint by pulling out a Yukazuki manufacturing. What's that mean? Makisa. January 7th, 1990X. She sure loved scribbling in that diary first. Also, had to hide all the letters openers today. She keeps looking at them funny. Makihisa. You know... Damn. I'm starting to think about Carnival Phantasm 2. They actually did have some dark comedy. I remember Grail-kun. He gives Shinji the knife. He's like, you know what to do, Shinji. You know what to do. I was like, wait a minute, what? Makehisa. November 3rd, 2000X. Had another alley dream last night. Remember to tell Gardener to kill Kohaku flower bed and salt the earth. Possibly related. There was a murder in town last night. Wow. Shiki. November 4th, 2000X. Break from school today. Gardener was mowing, so I sat back in my room and watched Kohaku gather up the grass clipping for compost. It was going fine until the lawnmower swerved around one of those decorative stones into where Kohaku was raking. I heard the buzzing sound from where I was, mentally prepared for the worst. The gardener jumps off the lawnmower, screaming and hollering. Kohaku merely dropped her rake and stared at the stump where her foot had been, then balanced unsteadily on the remaining one as the gardener began to empty his stomach into a nearby bush. To make things worse, Hisua came in right while it was happening. Changed the sheets or something. I nodded to her, still watching like a voyeur. By then, the gardener was screaming into a cell phone. Kohaku meanwhile wobbled like a girl playing hopscotch, trying to pick up the rake at her foot without losing balance. Naturally, Hisue asked what I was looking at. I tried to shrug it off, told her Kohaku just lost a foot to a mower. Oh, I had to understand that for a minute. Oh. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh, we're fucking connected now. The fucking wires in my brain. Boop. I was like, wait. And then I figure out, oh! And then I imagine Kohaku with one foot hopping on the fucking rake. What the hell? He soon went pale, so then I had to try to calm her down. Looked back out the window, said something like, it's being taken care of. Besides, she doesn't let little things like that get in the way of her cheerful outlook. No response. I looked back to see Hisue passed out in the bed in shock. Honestly, it's like it was her own damn foot. I mean, Kohaku wouldn't let a little thing like having a foot lopped off distract her from her true purpose. At least it'll make it harder for her to pretend to be Hisue. I can already imagine it. Hisue, chop off your foot, please. It's the only way I can protect you. Shiki. December 10, 2000X. New gardener has worse luck than the previous one. Kohaku lost her other foot to the lawnmower yesterday. Seemed genuinely unfazed in general, even with pressure. She didn't even say anything about it until I slipped on a puddle of gore coming back from school. Gave her a piggyback ride to the hospital, since she's the only one with a license. Related? I need to buy new slacks. Are you saying driver license? Oh my god. So she need her foot so she can drive Shiki somewhere. He needs to buy new slacks. Current pair has blood running down from the legs. Had the strangest conversation when I questioned her too. No, Shiki-sama. This is nothing. The doll is just a little damaged. The entire time she balanced precautiously on her prosthetic and pushed some leaves around the garden with that damn broom. Have to admit though, she's getting good at sweeping again. then. She got prosthetics on. Right. You remember when I used to carry you around on pickaback when we were kids? You always thought it was so fun to just let me run around with her on my back like that. Do you want to try, Kohaku? For old time's sake? Oh, I do remember that thing you just said. Let's try it. See, I told you Kohaku was the real heroine. If she's not the real heroine, who is? Kohaku's obviously the true heroine of this game. They should have... Oh, if they put her in the cover, it would be too obvious, right? They had to make her the secret heroine. Please. What's nostalgic, though? Reminded me of playing hospital at our Nima house. Everyone would pick me up, throw me in a car, and drive me to the hospital as fast as they could. Shiki. Oh my god. Oh god, I can't. Every time I read. Oh my god. That's really crazy, dude. I like that. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's the fucked up part. The fucked up part is, it's funny. You know you're not supposed to laugh, but it's pretty funny. December 17th, 2000X. I woke up covered in blood in the alleyway again. Wasn't naked this time, so it must have done something to please Kohaku. Was slightly hard making it back to the mansion last time while wearing nothing but a copy of Sunday Times. A new gardener quit. Requesting workers' comp. Flower bed remains. Reminder. Ask Akiya if the Tohno family have any strong military connections. After seeing what happened to that gardener, maybe Napalm would have a fast-moving military airplane would be a safer method to get rid of those flowers. Shiki. Damn, Shiki! January 4, 2000X. Personal note. Stop accepting drugs from Hisue. I can't tell the damn difference between them. Maybe if I could get Kohaku contacts, I would stand a chance, but she keeps hiding them all over. I knew there was contact lenses. And then she would only give me that freaky grin after I'd taken that offered drug. That glassy eye expression turns my spine to ice and makes my testicles recede. Oh god. Into my body for fear. Shiki. You know what's another class of horror comedy? Not horror, dark comedy, whatever you want to call it. It's American. It's an American cartoon. I think Aqua Teen Hunger Force is dark comedy too. I love that shit. That shit's pretty good. January 5th, 2000X. I had another alleyway dream. Woke up in Akiya's room without clothes and covered head to toe in blood. This reminded me like some late night Adult Swim shit. That's what I'm basically trying to make that comparison with. That's what it really do remind me of. Mostly sure that none of it was mine. Can't for the life of me figure out how Kohaku got the morning glory to me this time. Wonder what that means. What's a morning glory? Read Warbler Shiki Diary. Month X, day X. Oh shit. That's crazy. Excuse me. Reed Warbler? I have to regain my breathing. Reed Warbler? That's the normal ending of Akiya, by the way. So this Akiya, normal ending, not true ending, normal. So that's Akiya with red hair. And she has no brain. No intelligence, red hair Akiya. She's like a dog, honestly. She just sits there and eats when it's time to eat. Walking a nightly feeding to find Akiya sitting on Kohaku's stomach, chewing on one of her arms. Oh yeah, you shouldn't be laughing. I don't know, but it's pretty funny. I guess I shouldn't have gone to get that transfusion today. I can only assume that they've been that way since Kohaku went in this morning to comb Akiya's hair. swatted her back with a broom, then gave her a stern talking to as she drank about a pint of my jugular. Upon regaining consciousness, Kohaku said something about a doll again, apologized profusely, and then scuttled off like a cockroach. And everyone thinks I'm strange. Shiki. Month X, day X. Late-footed feeding again. Kohaku had taken cover in the closet. Akia was banging on it half-heartedly, growling and trying to figure out how to open it. She had the cutest primal expression on her face. Like, how I get in? Blood in there. Kohaku called from the closet. Oh, Shiki-san, it's okay. It's only been a few hours. Oh my god. Must remember to dock her pay for loitering around like that. Oh, wow. Reminder. Find out if we even pay Hisue Kohaku. Shiki. Month X, day X. Woke up late today. Hisue was worried about Kohaku and had not seen her since morning duty with Akia. Stumbled out of bed and over to the detached building to find Akia knocking on the closet door. Called for Kohaku, only to get an apology for not having breakfast ready. Spoken from inside the closet. Damn, she's still in the closet. What the fuck? Damn, trapped in the closet. This is like this has to be fan translation. I can't think of anything else, bro. There's no way this time. You know what I think of? I think of wasn't it R. Kelly? Trapped in a closet. That's what I think of, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. This was like the early 2000s, man. I don't know. It's the only thing that's making me believe it's Type Moon is because of the CG, but this has to be like, I don't know, man. Distracted Akia with a cowbell and sent Kohaku back to the manor. Reminder. Talk to Kohaku about morning duties. Akia hair was positive mess again. Shiki. That's it! Dude, that was godlike. That was... If that was the translation team, that was fucking perfect, dude. That was 10 out of 10. And that's from the translation team. Bro, I couldn't tell if that was from Type Moon or the translation team. It was from Type Moon. Type Moon, you're fucking wild. You're fucking wild, Type Moon. You're fucking wild. I hope they keep that in the HD remake. But if that's not from the Type Moon, if that's from the translation team, you're fucking perfect, dude. I couldn't tell. Let me see if I got that. God damn it. Freaking Kohaku nipples. I have to dive in deeper. I don't think that's from Type Moon, bro. I don't see the CGs. I don't see the CGs. I think that's from the translation team, dude. You know what they could have done? I think that's from the translation team 100%. You know why? This is what they did. They probably got that CG from Koya Tatsu, whatever that sequel is called. You know what I'm talking about. There's the 2 sequels to Tsukihime. The Fandis and that other one. I don't know what the other one's called. I bet they grabbed the CG from that other one and they put it in for the translation for Type Moon. I mean Tsukihime. That's what I think. I think that's what happened, dude. This no fucking way. Type Moon's not that wild. I don't believe it, bro. I might believe it. I don't know. That's the problem. I kind of believe it. I'm like, yeah, it would be something would write, dude. They're fucking crazy, bro. They're fucking wild. They would write some shit like that. But I think the translation team actually wrote that now. Because, like I said, they probably grabbed the CG, that Kohaku CG from the sequel. Because remember, when the translation came out, this came out like at 2010 or 2011. So that's that time when Tsukihime probably had like 3 sequels already, right? They had like the Fandis, the Koya, whatever it's called, the Dream one, and Melty Blood. So they have like three fans. No, they have like 3 sequels. They probably pulled one of the CGs from one of them, put it in there, and we're like, because if that was an official CG, it would have been in the graphic mode, right? But it wasn't. So I think this is fan made. And because it's fan made though, that's 10 out of 10, dude. Best route ever. Bravo, one more clap. Damn, excellent, excellent, excellent. Best translation group ever too. That's for sure. Best translation group. Yo, fucking Tight Moon, hire them, bruh. Hire them. They're so godlike. Let them write a route too. Dude, let them write a route. Let them write a route and put it as the Easter egg. Make the players like click around the screen or some bullshit. I don't know. Like put them like a, since it's in console, like a cheat code, like up, down, down, left, right, or some shit like that. Let Moon, what's it, Moon? Not Moon. What's it? Damn it. I gotta pull it up again. I'm sorry. I gotta remember it. Let me see. I gotta remember it. I got. Hold on. What's it called? Mirror Moon. Fucking hire them, bro. Hire them. Let them write a route. Put it in the official HG remake as a cheat code, as an Easter egg. Call it a day. That's like a fucking $10 idea right there. Wouldn't say $1 million because I don't even know if anyone else care. I felt like I might be the only one, but still. Anyway, I'm talking too much, rambling a lot. Yeah, 10 out of 10 route. 10 out of 10 route. 10 out of 10 game. 9.3, 9.5. I don't know. Pretty high. Really, really good game. For sure. I'll begin the... Oh, I still have to do the Christmas thing. I'll do the Christmas thing later. But I will do the sequel. I think we'll do Tsukihime Fan Disc first, because that's shorter. And then we'll do the other Tsukihime sequel, which is Koya Totsa, whatever it's called, the dream shit, right? The one with Lin. We'll do that one, and then we'll do Melty Blood, the visual novel, not the fighting game. The one that actually have story. So, that's the one, that's the plan. Excuse me. I appreciate everyone that stopped by. I really appreciate it. So, please like. Please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And fuck it. Visit Mirror Moon website. Tell them they're godlike. Anyway, laters. Bye.